Hi there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Fred Macedo. Before I begin, I want to clarify that I follow the Spiritist doctrine, coded by Allan Kardec, which is considered the promise of the Christ that he would send a promised comforter, who would teach all the things and remind what he said. The doctrine has as its pillars the existence of God, the immortality of the soul, the plurality of existences, the plurality of inhabited worlds, and the communicability of the spirits. Let's get to the message. Reincarnation and life's lessons. We go out and come back. The constant flow of lives invites us to revisit situations and mainly in pains. The old situations repeat themselves from different angles and scenarios. The approaches of incarnations, lives on earth, are like pouring water onto the soil and seeing the water infiltrating beneath layers of rock, sand, and clay, implying that our process of change is slow. The water is the love of the higher Father, and the soil is us, sometimes sandy, sometimes rocky. This love is a modifying element in our lives, propelling us toward perfection. We are not just what we see because, like an iceberg, most of us is hidden, partly because we don't want to see it, and often because we are not capable of doing so. This part concealed by the water is mysterious to us. It is in fact the sum of all our lives. Much remains unknown, but we still want to unveil the veil of forgetfulness that lies beneath the surface of consciousness. We believe that if we knew what was locked away, we would be better understand how to behave and, most importantly, how to act in the face of life's vicissitudes. Knowing the sum of all that we have been is not a task for those traveling in the flesh. We, inhabiting the physical world, especially without preparation and assistance. So how should we proceed, since we cannot unlock the past without compromising our mental and emotional sanity? Divine wisdom knows us deeply because it created us. Thus, the forgetting of past lives is a blessing to better make use of our current existence. To make a poor analogy, the spiritual world is our true home. Think of the wardrobe in our home. When we travel, do we carry all the clothes and prepare a suitcase with essentials? Is this suitcase like the characteristics and talents for this life, our parents, place of birth, nature of our struggles, all form a small universe for the next 70 years? For example, have you ever seen those pop-up books for children that, when opened, form the three-dimensional landscapes? Think of our suitcase as something similar, but much more complex and detailed. We are talking about reincarnatory planning. As we have mentioned, for our more or less extended earthly journey, we do not need the entire wardrobe, just a suitcase for our journey. That said, if we cannot know who were we and what we did with the past which path should we take? Sorry. The model of Jesus was exemplified in summary in the Gospel according to Spiritism and in other doctrinal works whose examples teach us a secure path of conduct to navigate any storm. But it's not just reading, it's about slowly internalizing, thinking about how such teachings can apply to our life, to our daily life. Moral evolution demands, in addition to knowledge from books, self-knowledge, and of course, action translated as faith with works, which is infallible for moral evolution. Oh yes, well remembered. Let us also remember vigilance and prayer that connect us to Jesus and all the assistance that can be made available to us. Vigilance keeps us alert to our likely slip-ups, already putting us in a position to promptly rectify them. Prayer, in turn, heartfelt prayer, brings us the assistance of heaven, of higher spirits. With this trinity, knowledge, books and self-knowledge, vigilance and prayer, we have all the tools in our hands, but it's up to us to till the soil, to do the hard work. Otherwise, what merit would we have if someone always catch the fish for us instead of teaching us how to do it? We will only evolve when we learn. We only learn when we put into practice and make mistakes. What is the theory of evolution of the species if not trial and error? For those who evolve, survive. For those who remain stagnant, perish. That's why we make so many mistakes and falter so many times, because it's a natural way of learning. We pick up where we left off in each life, enhancing and refining old skills and developing new ones. Let us seize these opportunities, trying not to sleep where we have already been so many times. That's today's message. Best regards, Spirit Mario. Thank you for tuning in, and next week we'll have another message. Bye bye.